will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. All right, guys, let's talk about Northwestern. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. It's great. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Taking it the other way. He'll go out of bounds when he gets the ball back. Takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Glenn. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping it.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. That defensive end came off the ball with one goal in mind, and he was headed for the quarterback.
When you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a 4-3 defensive end, a lot of times
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Minnesota! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Fakes to grab. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The play action fake. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it to a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
And the Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nothing wrong with a touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. First down, 10 yards to go. They're going to run it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Setting up the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Motion from the back. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Nice pickup on the ground here, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Right on the money. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. It's complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Golden Gophers line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home.
They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have